Be me, 26 meters. Currently have decently paying lower management job. Felt lost after high school, everybody telling me if I didn't get a degree I'd be a failure. Counselor put me in the liberal arts degree while I figured it out. Never figured it out, liberal arts became anthropology. Literally fell for the useless degree meme. Felt even more lost. Isolated myself. Depressed. Half-assed all of my classes. Took classes that were way above me because I had something to prove. Started working, really hauled ass. Won over management. Started feeling better about myself. Had a sense of community. Finally dropped out during peak CUF. Present day. Have been doing the same thing every day for the past 3.5 years. Management above me is getting increasingly incompetent. Basically just customer service plus. Have to deal with idiots who don't speak English and think they're contractors because they watched a YouTube video. The only jobs that want to hire me are the same job description. Watched all of the cool people who taught me everything I know get fired, or become based-faced bureaucrats for the machine. Surrounded by dead dreams. Never did figure it out. Don't know where my future is headed. But it's not fucking here. I'm willing to give college another shot, but what are actual career options for an anthropology major? I was half committed to the archaeology program, but there's no real demand for that in my city. Also willing to hear other career options. Be me today. It's been several weeks since I broke up with my GF, and she's still on the process of moving out. We lived together for well over a year and had a dog and cat. They were originally hers. This is becoming a long process, because we ain't rich. She came home today after several weeks of not seeing her. Dropped some stuff for her cat which I'm taking care of. I love that little rascal. She basically came in out of nowhere. Have some small talk. She's starting a business with a friend. She supplies her work with food. Realize I miss her. Feel the need to cry. Hold myself together and received a hug from her as goodbye. Tell her I miss her. She says that I can text her whenever. After she's gone I'm still tearing up a little bit. Text her how I miss being her BF and having a home together with our pets. She doesn't know what to say, just that she's focused on making money at the moment and doesn't have time for couples. She seems to try to cheer me and ask me if I've been going out. Told her I'm too depressed for that. She claims that I need to get out of my bubble, etc. I just tell her that I will get over myself on my own, as I've done before, but being back would help. Close with letting her know that by seeing her today I realize that I still love her. Be me. Doing community service at a horse stable. Lots of hot babes there. Today there was a fucking hot girl there with her mom and dad. Didn't see the dad at first. Girl and mom are making their horse ready for a ride. The mom starts talking to me. Asks which horse is mine. I say I'm there to help the owner with random stuff. Mom and girl both say okay. I stare at a hose reading signs which say don't spray water because the drain clogs up. Mom asks me if I need help. I say I guess I can't rinse my boots here. Mom says you can use one of the watering cans. I ask doesn't the drain clog up? Mom and girl say yes. Mom says you can use the watering can outside. I fill up a watering can and take a brush. Mom asks me if she can help me pour water while I brush my boots. I smile and say thanks, I think I will manage. Fuck, maybe that was a mistake. Maybe the mom was slighted that I declined her offer. I guess if I was trying to pick up the girl maybe I should have accepted the offer to win over her parents? But I guess subconsciously I don't feel like I want to even try to pick up any of the girls there because they will most likely find out I'm there for community service and be turned off. Plus I have a shit job when I'm not doing community service, and I don't know if a middle-class girl or middle-class family who owns a horse would be interested in an underclass guy like me. Maybe they just seemed interested in me either because A, it's a social environment, you're at the same stable, or B, because they thought I was middle class like them and owned a horse. That being said, I've fucked girls who had better jobs than me. Should I have accepted the mom's offer to help? Was it rude to decline? Me. 2020. Be in a Discord group with tons of IRL friends. Join server in late 2020 with same IRL friends and some new online friends. Lose contact. Cut to 2023. Haven't talked to anyone from that old group, server in years. Old person from the server's Steam account goes offline. DM member asking what happened. They don't know. I doubt you really care all that much, but I'm trans now. I feel weird. I've known this person since grade 2 and they were one of my best friends. I feel as if the person that I was friends with then is dead now, and their account was given to someone else. This isn't the first time someone came out to me, and it isn't the first time I felt this way either. Am I transphobic for feeling this way? Is it just shock from hearing such an announcement? I'm having a crisis. Be me as a child. Get abused. Don't realize how bad my childhood was until years later when I can't remember any of it and have a lot of trauma to overcome that leads me into repeated abusive scenarios. Realize I have OSTD and that TikTokers are way more loaded than I ever thought. Experiencing even something sort of upsetting leads to me dissociating and it's extremely inconvenient because I just want to do things to better myself. But the most inconvenient is the personality flips. I love to draw, that much is consistent. But one side of me loves Lolis and the other side of me is literally extremely repulsed at any kind of dubiously aged anime content. One side of me is a lesbian and the other side of me is bisexual. One side of me is FTM tranny, the other side of me is a fake cutesy Sanrio bitch. One side of me wants to fix my life entirely on my own. Other side of me wants a man to take care of me, extremely conflicted with the lesbian part of me. Those are just the outliers. There are so many other things. I'm so sick of myself conflicting like this. I wish I could just get my life on track, but there's literally no cure for this other than years of extended therapy which I don't have the money for and isn't even guaranteed to work. I know that I still have value. I can't help the fact that this happened to me. But I wish I had a better grasp on who I was, and I wish my life was easier. My parents died shortly after I became an adult, so I've had no real help with anything in my life, and I feel like if this wasn't happening to me, I wouldn't still be suffering as much as I am now. I just want to know who I am. Be me 29 years old Mexican and visiting Burgerland for a week because family meeting. Haven't seen my dad ever since I was like 11 years old after he married to an American woman and permanently moved to Idaho. Meet my half-sister, she comes to pick me up to the airport because dad is working. Don't know much English except basic stuff that I learned in high school and Google Translate. Try to ask my sister if she wants to be my friend. Do you want to mate? As long I knew mate was slang for buddy or friend, I thought I had asked her if she wanted to have a friendship with me. Her face retorts into absolute disgust and blush like 1,000 suns. Avert her gaze and laugh awkwardly while patting my shoulder and panic. 5 hours later I connect dots and realize what I had truly asked. The shame I feel is immense. Alright. Amy advice? I think I gave her a bad first impression. Every time I try to apologize she sort of laughs nervously and avoid meeting my gaze. I think she is as ashamed as I'm. Makes sense, I'm like a decade older than her, she is barely 17 and we are siblings. What I said was very awkward. How do I apologize? I have tried to write a letter and translate it with internet, but this is more than translating issues. I'm just socially inept and don't know how to address the issue. Be me. 25-year kissless virgin. Zero self-confidence. No job cause still in college. No money cause no job. Living with parents. Hitting 3 times a week the gym since July 2022. No visible change, even today, still hitting the gym and eating healthy but less motivated. Spend 1 to 2 hours a day fapping. I feel like my life is degenerating. My only goal now is to make money to gain a little bit of self-confidence, so I can pay my college taxes without asking my parents. The problem is to GF me. I'm literally ignorant, I have difficulties to express myself and I do not know how to approach a female being. I feel demotivated every day. I do need an advice, cause I feel like I never had a personality. Be me. Recently 18. Be socially anxious loser. Know this girl for like 8 years or so. She's 2 years younger. Recently shown clear interest in me, in a romantic way. She's the type to get good grades in class and kinda cute. Couldn't find much in common between me and her. Nearly no similar interests, and very different personalities. Should I shoot my shot here? How do I make it not suck? How do I maintain the relationship afterwards? I've never really had a romantic relationship before, so I really don't know how to handle this. Any thoughts? Image unrelated. Be me. Want to fap. Also want to study. Know if I fap I won't be able to study. However, I'm tempted by porn. Promised myself that I wouldn't watch porn anymore. Dick is still healing from a binge I had. Still want to fap. Know I need to study. What should I do?